Hello, my name is Guillaume Baudouin, and I'll be installing vSphere 6.5 on this brand new HP Enterprise Proliant server. As we go along, we might have some issue. That's why I made the video, so I can show people what I did wrong or what's happening, and hopefully get answer on how to fix it. Uh, so first thing first, what you see here is the interface administrator for the server system. The server is actually off right now, and the web page is responding. It's actually an integrated system within the server that's online, even if the server is turned off. Of course, the power is going to the power supply. The server's just not powered on yet. So I'm going to log into the system with my credential, which we already set before. And now you see the server is off, and the system help is okay, and there's also a way to power on the server and connect remotely to the server. First of all, let's go check the firmware. So we are 253 for the integrated light out system from the server. I'm going to start the remote console and launch the remote console and power on the server, and we'll see what happened. So at the bottom of your screen you will see the remote console. Let me zoom that out for you. So now it's taking the full screen, and let's power on the server. Now the server is powering on, and we should see the BIOS coming on momentarily. Now we can see the server booting up. And since I want to install an OS, I'm actually going to use the intelligent provisioning that is provided by HP Enterprise within the BIOS on the system. So just like any BIOS option, it's simply a key press that you have to do to activate the feature. Now instead of F1 or the Del key, it's actually the F10 key. Now we see the option here, and let's press F10 to go into the intelligent provisioning. We just have to wait for the system to load. Now this is, I believe, one of the recommended method to install vSphere on the server. I believe it's not the only one, but this is the one I'm hoping to work with, simply because all the HP software will be installed automatically with that deployment method. Alright, so let's try to install the software. So configure and install the OS. Well, yeah, of course I have to have some kind of physical media, so I'm going to use the Lightout remote console to actually mount ISO file and try again. Let's see what it will do. So VFX, I'm going to customize and then continue. And it's unable to find any valid media. So I'm unable to install vSphere 6.5 on this brand new HP server. But for not, it's actually due to a BIOS firmware issue. So as you see right now, and let me go switch to Internet Explorer again, and we'll go check the version of the firmware we have. So let's go to System Information, and within the system information in the firmware tab, we see that we have the intelligent provisioning at version 250.164. So after a few hours of research, I actually found out that VMware vSphere 6.5 is not supported on 2.5. So what you have to do is you have to download an intelligent provisioning software from HP. Now I had a lot of trouble to actually find that on HP. So let's go and try to find it again. See if we can get intelligent provisioning. provisioning. Let me check the spelling so I don't make any mistake. Provisioning. And search for that. Okay, I think we got it. Now, let's try to download that. Okay, I guess it's not working. Or maybe download. Where can I download? Download. Okay, I need to sing in again. Let's try that. Okay, I'm guessing I want patches or software or no, what's that? Something new. Okay. Let's go back to support, figure out how to get the intelligent provisioning update. Let's go back to support. Let's go back to support. Okay. I have to sign in again. It's not asking me any question. Now, okay, I probably could go there, but that's because I did the search before and I went and I found that, and I don't remember how I actually found the product. I'm guessing somewhere there's the product somewhere in this sit web. So let's find out. Okay, yeah, so get software. Okay, now I'm somehow familiar. That seemed logical. Okay, yep, and I want vSphere, and that's the serum I want. Yes, wonderful. So 261, okay, that's good, and it's fairly recent. We're actually the 22nd of July, so that's the 19th of May. Let's download that. Actually, I already did download that, so I'm just going to cancel that for now. And I'll use the file I get. So just to show you how hard it is to actually find the software you know you need, and on HP website. So that's a little bit troublesome. It's one of the things I wanted you to see. So let's go back to ELO. And now what we'll do is we'll actually power off the machine. Press an Alt to power off the machine. It should power off. Wonderful. And we'll power back on, but this time we'll use the intelligent provisioning download ISO file. So I've just mounted the CD image, and let's see what happened. So this is the still initializing. It's actually pretty quick for a big enterprise server. I have server that the BIOS is taking up to 5 minutes before, and this one in maybe 1 minute and a half has completed the main setup, the main initialization process, that is. Okay, now I'm going to press F11 to boot on the ISO file that I've mounted using the virtual drive. Oops, it's looked like the BIOS has frozen. Oh, no, it's loading. Wonderful. So I'm going to select the ELO virtual CD or DVD, and it's actually using the remote console to read the ISO file on my local system. So that's probably going to take a little while. So now that the server is rebooting with the updated intelligent provisioning system, we'll actually try again using the F10 key to launch the provisioning system. So I've pressed F10 and we'll wait for the system to boot into the provisioning system. So I've pressed the F10 key and the system should boot in the intelligent provisioning software in a few seconds. Any seconds now. So it seems that we have the BIOS bug again. The BIOS is stuck there and won't let us proceed any further. So let's try to reset the system and try again. So the system is resetting. And we should get the prompt to choose one of the F key about now. So let's press F10 again to boot into the intelligent provisioning software. And just in case I was too quick earlier to reboot the system, maybe it's doing something that takes some time. Let's wait. Let's see 5 minutes, and I'm going to set up clocks just so I am patient and don't think I waited 5 minutes when it's actually just 30 seconds or something like that. So let's wait for 5 minutes. So it has been 5 minutes, so let's try to reboot into the maybe the system utilities and see what happened. Now I've just sent the reset command to the integrated remote console, and we'll boot to F9 for the system utility. Okay, so I'm pressing F9 now, and we'll wait. We actually won't wait full 5 minutes for this time because I don't want to spend too much time on demonstrating that issue we had with those server. So I'm just going to wait maybe a few seconds there, and as you can see, either F9, F10, or even if I do F11 or F12, it won't matter. It's stucking at starting driver. Please wait. This may take a few moments, and I've even left it overnight a few days ago, and it's still stuck at that screen when I get back in the morning. So it's definitely not something that is nice to have with a brand new server. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to do a cool boot, which is one in the option in the integrated remote console. So let's do a cool boot and wait for the system to restart again. So this time I'll try to go back into the intelligent provisioning software by pressing F10 as soon as I see the prompt. So there we go, F10, and we'll boot into the intelligent provisioning software to resume and try to install vSphere 6.5. Okay, so now we're at the main screen of the provisioning system. So I'm going to do configure and install to install my operating system. Now it's probably going to ask me to insert the ISO file from the custom HP VMware software in a few seconds, and I'll do that at the next screen. So first select selection which OS, the custom image. Let's customize the software and let's mount the file before moving any further. So I'm currently browsing to my system, looking for ISO file in the folder HP. There we go. And I'm using the July release of that software. So let's continue. Okay, maybe I was a little too quick to continue. Let's try again. There we go. And wonderful. So it's recognizing the drive. Let's put in some of the information details. Oh, I forgot. I need not to put any domain name here. So I'm going to leave the password for the default as it for now and leave the license empty for now. And I'm going to put in the IP address for this particular system. With netmask and the gateway address. Okay, the DNS. It's probably meaning the server name, the server IP. So let's put that and not the domain itself. I guess a better level would be DNS address or server 1 or something like that. So let's continue. Okay, it's just a summary of what I've entered so far, and let's proceed to the next step. Whoops, misclicked. Let's click to the right place. Okay, and let's the system do its thing. Oh, there was some kind of red screen there. I'm recording this session, so I'll be able to go peek and see what went wrong, or if it was just a notice or something like that in that message. Okay, so while the intelligent provision was doing its thing, I was able to find out that picture of the error message. So I'm going to wait for the system to finish, and I'm actually going to alt the boot sequence while we go investigate that error message. I'm just waiting for the server to boot, and what I'll do is I'll go into the boot menu just so the server is paused and won't do anything while we look at that error message. So I'm pressing F11, function 11, to go to the boot menu, and we'll switch to Internet Explorer to see the message. Okay, we're in the boot menu. Let's go to Internet Explorer. And that's what I got on the screen earlier. So unable to contact update server, please ensure that your network connection is functional and that you're able to contact the following URL, hp.com. So there's probably something wrong with the intelligent provisioning software somewhere, maybe a setting or something like that. So let's go back to the integrated remote console, and let's boot again the intelligent provisioning ISO software. So let's go switch to that image file, and boot that particular image file. So this one, and let's boot that. And what I'm going to do, instead of doing the upgrade, I'm going to use the option to clear settings. So hopefully that will clear new and put in back the correct URL for the update server. Hopefully. Okay, so the process is complete. Let's remove the CD-ROM as instructed. Oh, it's already ejected. And press enter or wait 5 seconds. So I guess I wasn't quick enough to press enter. So the system is rebooting, and we'll go back into the intelligent provisioning software to try to install vSphere again by pressing F10. So let's press F10 to boot into the intelligent provisioning system. And it does appear that we're stuck again at this BIOS screen. So as I've shown before, a reset won't work. We actually have to do a cool boot to get rid of whatever that issue is. So let's cool boot the system and try again to boot into F10 into the intelligent provisioning software. Let's press F10 again to select intelligent provisioning. And I just did a cool boot, so it should work. So let's try again the intelligent provisioning system. Alright, so we're really starting anew, and it's even asking us to accept the contract again. So let's accept that. Let's verify the IP address. HPE website, so hopefully that will have changed the URL for the update. And this, I have no idea why it's asking me for the network setting while I'm actually using the dedicated ILO interface. Probably to actually do the update. So let's select ETH0 and use static mode. So that would be 10.20.52 255.255.0.0. Network address 10.201 2.273.35. Okay. Let's allow our friend at HP to collect some unanimous data and continue. Okay, that's the first time I see that. Let's do the recommended settings. Oh, I see what happened. The registration actually got lost. Oh no, it's actually still registered. Okay, wonderful. We keep that and continue. And we're back to configure and install. Configure and install. Yep, there we go. Okay, that's good. No change needed there. Let's continue. Okay, now we need to tell them it's VMware. I want to customize, use the physical DVD. Let's pause here for a moment to actually connect the ISO file to the system. And I'm browsing to my directory where the file is. Selecting the one from July. And let's continue with that file. Let's give it a few seconds. Okay, let's continue. The drive should be connected and recognized. Wonderful. Now let's put in the customization request. Oh, it's odd. When I click on the right side of the box, it's not putting the cursor in. I need to put it on the left side. A little bug, I'm guessing. So, password, we'll leave that blank. The license, we'll leave that blank. Address is the same, 255.255.0. And the DNS address. Let's continue. And hopefully we won't have any error this time. Whoa, something new is happening. That is wonderful. I'm guessing it's after about 1 hour. It's actually working as intended by our friend at HP. So I'm very happy to finally see that screen after 3 days working on the server. So that's wonderful. And it's even upgrading. What is the... Oh, the fiber channel interface and the network card. That's great. I'm not sure about the network upgrade, however. It's going from 217.6 to 17.441 or the reverse. Anyhow, HP is pushing that to my system, so let's trust those guys. And now it's installing VMware from the remotely mounted ISO file. Wonderful, the installation is now completed. The system will now reboot. And let's go real quick into the virtual drive to make sure that ISO file is not connected anymore. Let's uncheck that. And the ISO file is unmounted. And hopefully my system will actually boot in vSphere 6.5. Okay, so something went wrong again. We saw briefly a red error message and now we're stuck at that screen. So I'm guessing that's where I'll actually open a case with the HP Enterprise and see what happened there. Oh, hold on, it's doing something. Okay, now it's putting some warning about IP address, even though we're selected IP address statically, manually, and not using the HTTP server. So Okay, so I just realized I was still on mute. So what happened is I let the VMware installation progress, and we saw some error message and warning dialog box. The server rebooted by itself after the automated installation of vSphere 6.5 and stuck again at the BIOS screen, and I had to do a cold reboot, a cool boot. So that's what we're doing right now. We're rebooting after that cool boot. And we are at main VMware vSphere 6.5 screen. The system is up and running. I saw a few error messages, so I'm probably going to open a few case with HP to see if that's something that need to be investigated further, or if my system is in good condition and healthy. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.